What up guys, Nakamoto Crypto here. Today we gotta talk about Electroneum's smart contracts testnets going live and a phenomenon that has been going on around Electroneum for the past few years that everybody is overlooking. Stay tuned, like and subscribe. Let's get right onto it. But before we do that, check out my man Shrine Crypto. He shouted me out in one of his videos referencing my video, and he called me one of his favorite YouTubers when it comes to DeFi and everything. This is just humbling for me, I'm doing these things, making these videos, trying to raise awareness, and sometimes, you feel like, it's going unnoticed. You just have to keep on going. But luckily, there's guys like Shrine Crypto who take notice, and yeah, shout out to him. He's talking about a platform called Bloomify, and it's a protocol that pays you 1%, and it is on a stable coin. So check out that video. He explained Bloomify a little bit better than me, because Bloomify, I actually covered them in one of my videos that I recently took down. I feel like I didn't do a deep dive research into them, but they did contact me, and yeah, shout out to them. Check out Bloomify. I like the stable side of it. If you put in your money on something a little bit more stable, then you don't have to worry about your initial investment going down so much. So check out Bloomify and Shrine Crypto. Link will be in the description box below, so you can go over there and subscribe and support that guy. Shout out to him. Without further ado, let's get to Electroneum. Now, ETN went and tweeted this. They said the Electroneum smart contract testnet is now live. The developers are busy testing the network right now as we speak. They are experimenting on it. As you can see, addresses and smart contracts are interoperating with this thing right here. Who would have thought Electroneum would finally build a virtual machine that is able to onboard smart contracts? So now not only Electroneum is able to be a payment app, help bank the unbanked, but it is also now interacting with smart contracts. Two major markets that are often overlooked, especially the one with the payment apps. Electroneum helping people in Africa pay their bills, utility bills, and all sorts of great stuff they are doing over there. That is an often overlooked market, because if you check the global currency payment apps like Electroneum and that, this is expected to grow this much by the year 2028, and we are in 2022. So 6 years from now, things like Electroneum could be huge and big. So you're gonna wanna be on the right side of history when it comes to this. The other thing that I wanted to talk about is Electroneum being part of a wealth transfer. If you watch my quant video, you can go back and check it. I've talked about wealth transfer a little bit, and these coins, Electroneum is part of those coins that are often overlooked into the cryptocurrency market, and that could be a huge mistake for these people in the future, because I believe ETN could shine and prosper in the future. People have been having this phenomenon that I'm about to talk about for so many years now. I'm talking about prophetic dreams. People and men and women of God around the globe have been having dreams, and they have been putting it on YouTube for the past few years. And all of these dreams were based around, XRP and Electroneum. So what is it about these cryptos that these Christians keep having dreams about? Today I've compiled some of them into this, and just take a look.
Kept seeing flashes of blue lightning bolts, like from the Flash, but it was like a blue lightning bolt, like a superhero emblem or something. And I was praying and praying, and I was like, Lord, why are you showing me this? The Lord said, talking about the blue lightning bolts, that Electroneum growth is coming soon. There will be a large and rapid growth. And right now he's saying that it is a part of a wealth transfer that's happening. There's going to be a big upset where these companies that people never really took seriously are going to start to grow very rapidly, and they're going to come up and they're going to start replacing coins as predominant coins in the market, not just as secondary coins. The Electroneum coin. Okay, he did tell me about Richard Ells, because I wanted to know about the founder of this and why would God bless this or anything like that. But the Lord has a plan for this man, and he said that he will prosper because he is a man who is mindful and watches carefully what he's doing. He has a prophetic calling on his life. I don't know if he's saved or not, but that doesn't remove the call of prophet in his life. Even if he's not operating in it, it's still something that he could be called to do. And because of that, he makes more intuitive decisions than what most people would. So he makes better decisions than most. His gifts will be used to advance the kingdom of God.
With the Electroneum dream I just recently had, I saw Electroneum. I know, has to be supernatural. I saw it go from 8 cents to 80 cents quickly. Now, that was a dream. That same morning, and I'm talking to the Lord, I had this dream of it going from 8 cents to 80 cents. And this dream was like maybe 2 weeks ago. I had my friend in Atlanta, Georgia, Caucasian brother, but I know he's a believer. He's a good Christian dude. And me and him we're good friends. We don't speak all the time. He called me up. He said, "Yo, Pastor Keith, you ain't going to believe this." I said, "What?" He said, "I had a dream about Electroneum last night." I said, What you got? He said, in his dream, he saw Electroneum go to 50 cents. And I was like, wow, that's pretty significant considering it's hovering around a penny right now. I said, okay. He said, but here's what else. I said, what? He said, I saw people using it on their phone to go to stores to buy and sell. Well, I'm like, well, people are doing that. That's what it's supposed to be modeled for the unbanked. So people are doing that in other countries already. There's case studies. People are actually doing that, using it. And he said, no. He said, I saw them using Electroneum at stores in America. I was like, whoa. He said, here's the catch. He said, it wasn't big box stores like Walmart. He said, but smaller mom and pop stores and smaller grocery stores, they were accepting Electroneum as payment. So if you came in and you had it on your phone and you could scan it up there, you could scan it, you can buy food and goods with it at smaller stores in America. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. He said, yes, that is what I saw in this thing. He said it was worth 50 cents. So he told me that dream. And at the time when he told me that dream, I was like, okay, Lord, because I literally had my secondary dream about Electroneum that same morning. And he had his dream. He calls me, he tells me this. So I'm like, okay, all right, Lord, all right, you're speaking here. All right.
So the first one you heard the guy Robyn Cunningham. Shout out to the channel I got this from. It's called Prophetic Money. The link of that channel also will be in the description box below. Check out the description box. All of these videos will be linked there. You can go over there and check them out by yourself. So Robyn Cunningham, he saw a vision or a dream about Electroneum that it will be part of a large wealth transfer and it will have a large and rapid growth. So take that into account. And also, Richard Ells, he will be part of a plan that will come into fruition hopefully in the future. And that he said that Electroneum would be part of a group of cryptocurrencies that are often overlooked in the market, and they will be replacing your predominant coins. What are your predominant coins in the cryptocurrency space? It is none other than the Ethereums and the Binances and the Solanas. Coins that are discompliant like Electroneum would grow so rapidly and so fast that they would actually replace those coins. This is what he saw. And the other man of God who saw this kind of dream was Pastor Keith. Pastor Keith, you can check his channel out. He talks about Electroneum often, and he talks about the importance of prayer and all of this good stuff. So these things, you got to pray upon them, and hopefully one day they could manifest into reality. Now, Christopher, I've covered him before on this channel. He's also another guy, like his dreams about ETN, you can trace them as far back as 2018 or something like that. So in 4 years, this guy keeps having dreams about Electroneum. So that speaks volume right there. So here is the ISO 222. I've touched upon it a little bit with quant. So this is just the SWIFT system, the biggest financial system in the world pretty much. All the developing countries, they have it. Visa, MasterCard, SWIFT system. You guys know what SWIFT is. This is what XRP is trying to take over. If you scroll down, ISO 222 have now cryptocurrencies that are compliant. They are ISO 222 compliant, which means countries, banks, which onboard billions of customers are actually will be able to adapt any of these cryptocurrencies, and they are often overlooked in the market. Look at this. The very first one is Ripple XRP. XRP, we've been talking about XRP taking over the banking system for the past 4 or 5 years now. Maybe as far back as 7, 8 years, people dream that XRP could one day take over the banking system as a payment system. XRP is a whole body. It's too big. Sometimes I criticize XRP on this channel, but I'm coming from an investor's standpoint. But as far as what XRP is building, hopefully they are cooking one day something big to the point where, look at where it got them now, ISO 222 compliant. And the next coin is Stellar Lumens, XLM. You guys know XLM. It's often overlooked in the market, but it could be one of those coins that makes it. XDC, maybe one day I'll make a video about these guys. IOTA, you guys know what IOTA is. Algorand, I've made a video about Algorand, check it out. They will be featured in the FIFA World Cup, and that right there speaks volume. That is huge. Hedera Hashgraph, they just struck a major deal. I'm gonna make a video about it hopefully soon. And Quant, I've talked about Quant, guys, not even 2 weeks ago on this channel. And look at what Quant did. When I was talking about Quant, it was at about $62 or something like that. And Quant went as high as 80 something dollars. It almost touched 100. So people are waking up on Quant because there's only 14 million Quant out there. There's 21 million Bitcoin. So you see where I'm getting with that. And none other than Cardano ADA. It is also part of these coins that are ISO 222 compliance. Just keep these coins and tokens in your mind, as they could be the ones that make it in the future. Once this thing kicks in, we never know in the future. So Electroneum is part of those types of cryptocurrencies that could actually shine and prosper in the future. Right now you can buy it on KuCoin. It is the biggest major exchange for Electroneum. And just remember, guys, with those dreams, as funny as you think it is, right? Some of the numbers, yes, they can rattle you a little bit when you hear about it. It sounds funny as those numbers are too high. Some of them is almost impossible to have that kind of market cap. It's almost impossible to think that Electroneum could hit those price targets. But if it hits just 10th of the prices that they mentioned, that's a lot of growth. And given the fact that Electroneum is at 0.003, you know which coin was at 0.003 at these levels and then it shot up all the way to 70 cents? It's Dogecoin. Nobody believed in Dogecoin. Everyone was making a mockery of Dogecoin. People was buying Dogecoin, like 1 million Doge for $500 at these levels, at like 0.003, 0.002, just hoping that one day Dogecoin could go to 1 million. And nobody believed in them. People were just making a mockery of Doge. In 2019 and 2020, these are the levels where Dogecoin was sitting at. Dogecoin went as high as 70 cents literally a year later from 2020, and that was in 2021, thanks to Elon Musk. And that coin was blessed. It almost seemed like it came from the higher power. So don't take these things with too much of a grain of salt. When Electroneum was at 1.23 cents, it went as high as 23 cents, and there's only 21 billion Electroneum tokens. This is what I want you to bear in mind. There's 21 million Bitcoin, but there's 21 billion Electroneum. And if you take Cardano, for example, there's 45 billion Cardano, and ADA went as high as $3. There's 100 billion XRP, and XRP went as high as $3. There's only 21 billion Electroneum. So you best believe that ETN could not only touch $1 one day, it could go as high as $5, $6 to $10. It's absolutely possible. Even by market cap, you can calculate it. You check it out, and you will see exactly what I mean. So this coin is destined to do something big. It's one of my long-term holds. Currently, I'm using this website. This is my favorite one right here, Changely. You can swap. You just swap anything, any coin that you want. BTC, you can put 0.1 BTC or 0.01 whatever, and just buy you some Electroneum tokens easy with Changely. That is if you don't have an account with KuCoin. Some people buy it from KuCoin and they transfer it on their Electroneum wallet. So once you download the Electroneum app, KYC is super easy these days. You can get these coins from Changely. You can also buy your Electroneum coins from KuCoin. With that being said, let me know in the comment section below, what are your thoughts on Electroneum? Do you think Electroneum could get there one day? With smart contracts cooking and everything that is going on in the background. Also, let us know in the comment section below. And another thing I forgot is the fact that Richard Els mentioned that Electroneum would be targeting, countries around America, that is, the islands around America. This year, they're going to be targeting those countries for, you know, payment apps and all these other great things that they are building. On top of that, they've built a virtual machine that is having their testnet right now. So definitely consider Electroneum as one of your long-term plays. No financial advice, of course. To take a deep dive research and just look into Electroneum. I'm telling you, owning just 1 million ETN is possible, and you can get there, and that could potentially change your life in the future. With that being said, if this is your first time on the channel, like up the video, share it, and also subscribe for some crypto content. I have been Mr. Nakamoto Crypto, and I'm out.